Hello and welcome to another episode of Momento Malum today. Berries are a major crop in North America. As a result, there have been extensive research projects on the evolutionary domestication and breeding history of these species. The results of this line of research would be compiled by the USDA, North Carolina State University, and the University of New Hampshire. The results found that the Asian species were a major factor in the breeding and domestication and evolutionary ancestry of many species. And here are the results of these studies in more detail. The domesticated strawberry is an octoploid species containing 8 chromosome sets. It was bred by mixing the octoploid species Fragaria virginianum, the wild strawberry, and the Chilean strawberry, Fragaria chilensis. Such species are usually the result of the mingling of different closely related species. The results of this process of mingling multiple species together results in species forming that have completely or almost completely unaltered sets of the original parental species. Through morphological analysis, the candidates for the potential grandparents of the domesticated strawberry were selected. These were Fragaria vesca, a species found in both Asia and North America. The other candidate species used for the combination factor are the Asian species Fragaria manchuria, Fragaria immunae, and Fragaria Daltonia, alongside 12 other unnamed species. The genetic analysis, however, found the most likely diploid ancestors of the wild strawberry and the Chilean strawberry, and by proxy, their domesticated hybrid. The results of several research projects found that the candidate species are likely the species known as Fragaria vesca, Fragaria manchuria, Fragaria immunae, and a fourth unidentified species, which may or may not be extinct. Now on to the domesticated raspberry. If you want to donate to my channel, the links are below. If you want to buy my book, you can also find that link in the description box below. The domesticated red raspberry was first bred in Europe from wild red raspberry found in Europe, and later incorporate pedigree from its American subspecies. This mingling between the lines would be expanded in the breeding programs through the use of black raspberry and other North American species. Starting in the early 20th century, other species would be added into the mix as well, mostly of Asian origin. The Asian bramble was used as a breeding parent due to its superior yield and heat tolerance. It was used to breed the hybrid cultivar Van Fleet, a common parent in many breeding programs. The wineberry was also used for breeding purposes for the same reasons. Plus, European red raspberry beetle resistance. The Korean creeping raspberry was used in Canada to increase cold hardiness and repeat fruiting. The Korean red raspberry was used extensively for disease resistance, which it has in spades. The Japanese bramble was used for all the above traits. The first successful instance of crossbreeding between domesticated raspberry and Asian wild relatives happened using the Japanese bramble to create the cultivars Nova, Dorman Red, and Esta. These are made through the back crossing between the regular hybrids and common raspberry. Back crossing the hybrid back into the red raspberry removed the bad aftertaste native to that wild line. The Asian bramble has a similar aftertaste but is lost in the crossbreeding process and can be removed in one generation. Those crosses are most experimental in nature though. The Korean raspberry was used in breeding the raspberry cultivar Kitsalo, a cultivar bred by the Canadian government that has since been used in both European and United States breeding programs. The Canadian government also bred the hybrid cultivar Malahat by mingling the lines of wineberry and red raspberry together to create a hybrid cultivar. This has since been used in both the UK and United States to breed new cultivars. North American black raspberries have also been bred in Japan, although some have gone invasive since. And that book covers part 1 of this 2-part series. Stay tuned for a second part come next week. Thank you for watching.